Hello everyone, today we are checking out 3 songs today, all from Enna Alouette. I believe one of these is an original song, and 2 of these are covers of other Nijisanji songs. So we're looking at something called Roll Dat Dough, and I say that with a D. So these 3 were recommended to me and said I should watch them all in one video, so that's what we're doing today. These are pretty short, but I think they should be fun. It seems like these are specials. So this original song seems to be something that's perhaps not the most serious, but it is with PrettyPatterns, and we already know Enna is an extremely talented vocalist. So I don't know, this might blow me away, who knows? But without any more further ado, let's get right into it. This is Roll Dat Dough in 3, 2, 1, play.
Yeah, what's good? This one's for you, Diego. We know we both dead inside.
Okay.
Let's hit it! I do the rockin' with my boy in the street downtown. Smelling something good and looking for her like a clown. Oh shit, I see burritos and tacos. Amigos, let's go my friends and drag it low. I know.
Alright. I know this is obviously not the most serious of songs, but I do want to still talk about this. She has some insane vocal control here. If you go back, she's got this rap-esque voice, and she's using this beautiful lower tone of hers. She's got this twang to what she's saying. It's like she's laying back and she's constricting her voice, but not enough to stop it from projecting, just enough to add a bit of a sassiness to it, a bit of a twang to it. And I like that. I like how that sounds, and I hope she sings like that more often, because that sounds beautiful, the way she sings just this part. That sounds beautiful. And then I know she's just having fun here, but that rage, that ability to just jump up in pitch, that is impressive. And I like how she sings that I know part. And we have multiple vocal tracks here, and she's got this this choral backing to it. It sounds like perhaps one more vocal track backing her up, but it's got like reverb or echo on it. Ooh. Wait, let's go back. That sounds so good, and that trumpet going off as well, that sounds beautiful, and we've got these beautiful airy, breathy tones in the back, and that is very satisfying to hear. And this now. I like this. Bum 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 bum. 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 It's a very catchy, it's on point, and she's manipulating these syllables very well to take every day and utilize it every day. Like, obviously it's not the most, like, it's not like, oh my god, that's ingenious, but it's just that awareness of your syllables and how you can manipulate words that you might not sing normally in that manner to make it sound catchy and make it fit your syllables. And that's a good awareness to have, even if it like, you might say, oh, this is just a joke song and stuff, but she's still showing off her musical awareness and ability here, and that's extremely impressive. And I like how she's projecting this too. She's like belting it, but it's very precise. A lot of times when vocalists belt out, especially in more of a breakdown or following a singing segment, they have a tendency to lose control, and they kind of just say, okay, I'm putting energy into this part of the song, and that energy isn't as important, or that energy is more important rather than my pitch control. But it's nice to see someone able to belt out and project while maintaining very precise control over their pitch. That's beautiful to hear.
Every day, slaving away to society, fucking cliche, I'm breaking away.
Nice.
Hey, hey, in the letters view, you know me.
Ooh.
Be my dismay.
She's like intentionally letting her voice crack, sort of, and I don't want to say crack, but rather just intentionally letting it twist and pushing it to that very edge of just one step away from making the voice crack intentionally. And I mean it's very fitting for where the song is.
Oh, I'm back from my meeting with clothes on.
Nice. She raised her pitch, and she had a vocal track backing her up on the high this time. I believe last time it was still backing her up, but I think we got some lower tones in there, though that could have just been the reverb that I was hearing as the lower tones. But this is a very distinct higher tone because she's not only raising in pitch, but we're also getting another vocal track even higher than the front of the mix. Nice. That was beautiful. I loved that. That was. I think this is a perfect song to encapsulate what it is that Enna does, because she's an entertainer and a musician, right? She's got this humor and this endearingness to her where she interacts with her audience. She's relatable because she's always talking to her audience. She's streaming and she's interacting with them, but she's also got this incredible musical talent where she gets to work with these incredible producers and show off her amazing vocal control and projection, her breathing. It's all very, very technical and passionate. You can hear she loves her music. She's having fun with this. You can't gain this mastery over your composition without putting your heart and your soul into it. So being able to create something entertaining and relatable while still showing off your vocal ability, I think this song is a very, very commendable original song from Enna. And even if it was just a joke song, it speaks to her as both an entertainer and a musician. And I suppose musicians are entertainers, but I suppose more accurately, her as a YouTuber and her as a musician. It encapsulates both those aspects of her public interaction. So that was wonderful. And this is only one of the songs we're taking a look at today, because next up we've got Hope in the Dark. Now, we don't really have a visual for this one, it seems, but this is a Hope in the Dark cover, and it seems to be let's see, this says holiday special. So I'm excited to see what this is about. It's only a minute long, and I'm quite certain Hope in the Dark was longer than a minute, but let's take a look.
Hey boy, I feel great. I can be anyone I want, you say? Well,
Says what?
I'm too afraid to live my life. After
Wait,
all,
wait. This is a commentary. This is like a response to the Hope in the Dark song. she's responding to the lyrics from the Hope in the Dark song. Okay.
the world is full of misery.
I-
This city's chaotic and I da-da-da-be-da-do.
Nice.
Get all the things I want, I wanna do.
Nice. She's got this jazz aesthetic. You go to a jazzy bar downtown and you hear it's just the choral interaction, that back and forth with the main singer and the chorus, and it's all her here. That's wonderful.
Don't I want you wanna do? Come on. Da-da-da-be-da-do.
And she's capturing that sassiness and confident projection extremely well here.
Get all those things I want, I wanna do.
Nice. Ooh, she came out of instead of going from main singer to choral backing and then going back to the main singer, she went to the choral backing and then took that pitch and then went from that pitch and brought it into the next line. That was wonderful. I want to go back just a bit. She went off that pitch. That was beautiful. Ooh, and you can tell now, instead of the higher pitches being the choral backing, now the higher pitches have taken that main singer role, and now the lower pitches are becoming that choral backing. That's very nice. Nice. And now we've got these harmonies. I believe, is this 3 vocal tracks? Maybe 4. We've got this twang, and we've got this beautiful high. Let's go back a little bit just to hear that again. You can hear some of the vocal tracks, they stay on the all. They hold it, while I think 2 deviate. I think there were 2 I think there was 2 vocal tracks that deviated. Yes, you can hear. I think, okay, so there's 2 vocal tracks that deviated on the all. One went up high and all, and then the other one went all, and then it came a little bit back down to create a harmony with the other vocal track that went up high. That was really nice. Nice. And now we took away that harmony to create a stark contrast and show off her vocals. That was beautiful. Let's go back a little bit. Nice. Nice. And now we've got this little catchy breakdown. Riding it back down. Nice, getting a little scat in there. Nice. I would love to see more than just a minute, because that was phenomenal. That was honestly phenomenal. I loved that. That was a very nice way to just show off her vocal manipulation and her ability to just play with her voice, and more importantly, play with her composition, because we already know Enna has a spectacular voice, but she's showing off her composition ability here phenomenally. I'm not sure if this is, let me just double check to make sure I'm not just a misunderstanding what this is in particular. Who is, okay, we've got Jairus Cambe. It seems that is the arrangement and producer. All right, and then we have mix and voice. Enna, she mixed this. Okay, nice mixing. And Jairus Cambe, a phenomenal job with this arrangement. That was beautiful. But Enna did the mixing for this. Nice job. That's excellent awareness of where you are in the song. This was phenomenal. All right. Well, we do have one more final song to take a look at, our longest one out of 3, which is Diamond City Lights, and I'm especially excited about this one because it is a Spook a cappella version, which I'm very interested to see how she makes a spooky theme without using instrumental, or at least any strong instrumentals. So let's just jump into it.
The day I opened up Memory's door, I found something that I could live for. Curtains
We've got sound effects. We've got very theatrical. Okay, we're going Broadway theatrical musical vibes with this one, and I like you're for an acapella. You're gonna need those multiple vocal tracks. You're gonna need those harmonies, and she's pulling that off very well. I like how she's going for those. I believe that's a tritone to create that dissonance and uneasiness. That's nice. And then we've got that contrast with the single vocal track following a pleasant tone. And now we've got this multiple. Okay.
I'm learning what it's like to love and be alive. Oh, there will
nice. Okay. Yeah, so she's also adding some whispering, and I like this. Was this a Halloween special? I'm not too sure. It says 1 year ago. Okay, it was November 11th. To my knowledge, there isn't a particular holiday surrounding November 11th. If there is, I'm sorry, I can't think of it at the moment. But it sounded very nice. I, obviously we're gonna keep going, but I just want to comment on the way she's. I don't know if she's picked out these harmonies or if there's someone else who has composed this for her. Looking at it, it seems like perhaps I misunderstood, but it very much seems like she has composed these harmonies for herself. In which case, I'm very impressed with her just her ability to take this very happy-go-lucky, positive, inspirational song and make it into this. This is very nice.
Tomorrow, you'll never have to be alone. Diamond City Lights.
What was that? And wow, that was like a whistle note. That was a squeal note. But that didn't. But the thing is, it didn't sound like a whistle note or a squeal note because it was in her range. That was a note that like any vocalist would have to squeal or whistle, but that was in her range. That's insane. That note was in her range.
Tomorrow, you'll never have to be alone.
That's in her range. That's crazy.
What's inside and all the love I feel by your side.
Liking
Decoding
this.
these emotions, you're the ocean I wanna dive into
Ooh.
tonight.
Ooh, I like it.
Skies
Dropping
and
low.
light us to take a ride.
Nice.
Time won't wait 'cause it only leaves behind.
Nice.
Don't cry, look in my
I have to say, this is maybe a little less spooky and a little more tragic. It seems like she's taking out these minor tones here, and it's working very well, especially when she creates that dissonance, because that dissonance is what gets you the spooky effect. But it can be hard to rely on diminished tones, because when you want to put in diminished tones to make something spooky, it can backfire and make it seem cliche, and that cliche-ness, it can ironically make it comedic. So you don't want to rely too much on diminished tones, but she's applying she's applying the dissonance and tritones pretty well. She's not overusing them, and I like that.
eyes and you might find a shimmery light. Now let me guide you.
All right. And she's using these multiple vocal tracks very much to her advantage, which she needs to for an acapella song. But this was a good. This is very good utilization.
Let's go to the place. Let's go to
Ooh.
the place. Let's go to the place where our
That was very impressive sustain there. Let's go back. She held that note out with practically no wavering. That was beautiful.
let's go to the place where our
Wow.
happiness won't
That was
fade away.
phenomenal.
Could only see the joy
Ooh, we've got this demeanor change.
me, I
And now we're going back.
realize everything we
Ooh, going up high in the mix now.
Diamond City Lights, Diamond City Lights, illuminate what's inside
Okay.
and all the love I feel by your side. Decoding these emotions, you're the ocean
Nice.
I wanna dive into tonight.
This was good. Nice. That was nice bringing it down now.
Take a ride, I know.
And now we're going back to that spookiness rather than so much minor.
Don't cry, look in my eyes and
Nice.
you might find
Adding a canon.
shimmery light that will guide you through the night. Diamond lights, rainbow skies. In the night, there's no need to hide. The joy in your eyes fills me with life. So
Ooh.
let it show.
Wait, let's go back a little bit.
There's no need to hide. The joy in your eyes fills me with life. So
She's showing off those high notes in her register, which is very impressive. But surprisingly, what's catching my attention even more is the back of the mix, the back harmony. It's not particularly high, but it's in her range comfortably. But her control over that is phenomenal.
Your eyes fills me with life, so let
Just a vocal, just that vocal constant projection. It's very stable.
it shine.
And at the end, she adds this operatic vibrato finish to it. I like it. That was nice. All right, these were 3 very fun songs from Enna. Thank you very much for recommending these to me. This was a lot of fun. We already knew Enna is an incredible vocalist, but I like seeing these because this kind of these 3 songs really showed her willingness to play around and experiment and have fun as a creator as well as a vocalist. Like, she's mixing her YouTubing career and the aspect of that audience interaction and that fun collaboration aspect of YouTube, and she's combining that super well with her musical abilities, and I'm really liking that. So thank you very much for recommending this. As always, feel free to recommend more in the comments below. Otherwise, I will see you next time. Thank you very much.